Good evening and thank you for joining us at 5:30. I'm Sarah Horbacewicz here with meteorologist Nathan Scott. Nathan, we've had a pretty eventful morning across the state and we've seen this rain kind of linger now. Are we going to wake up tomorrow with a rainy Monday morning as well?
We are in a soggy weather pattern, Sarah, for tonight into your Monday. So yeah, the kids, they will get wet if they're not prepared and have that rain gear. But here's what's happening out there right now. You see the rain start to fizzle out across central Arkansas. That green just disappears over the past hour or so. But we're still watching some light rain moving through Scott County, trying to drift its way into Yell County, also into parts of Pope County. We had some showers and storms start to bubble up in parts of the Ozarks. Now that activity also losing a lot of its punch. We'll have a chance of a pop-up shower storm out there this evening, but that chance of rain will be going up while you're sleeping tonight. And here's the 24-hour rainfall estimates on radar. There's been some bullseyes in Clark County. Look at that. Around Gurdon, you've seen almost 5 inches of rain. Same story around Monticello, and we're expecting more potential of heavy rain, especially for southern parts of the state. Flash flood watch is in effect for, say, around Texarkana all the way to El Dorado until 7 o'clock for Monday evening. So as we take through time here for tonight, you see the chance of showers and storms really starts to ramp up for southern parts of the state, and this will be some locally heavy rain. That could lead to some flash flooding out there right now. We're seeing a lot of clouds. Temperatures, though, not too bad, into the upper 70s to lower 80s. I'll let you know how long this rain will be sticking around and when we'll see some warmer temperatures coming up.
All right, thanks, Nathan. Now, we've been telling you all weekend to expect I-40 delays into tomorrow morning, but RDOT has announced that just over an hour ago, I-40 eastbound is open again. The work at the I-40, I-30 interchange now is complete ahead of schedule. So tomorrow morning, while you might have to deal with some of that rain, you can resume your normal commute. We're going to look right now. This is a live look at what's going on, and everything seems to be going pretty smoothly. So that's what you can expect tomorrow. Thousands of students are also heading back to school tomorrow, and lots of parents are excited to share those first day of school pictures. But there is a message from law enforcement that you might want to hear before you post them online. THV 11's Ian Russell is in studio tonight with that message. Ian?
Hey, Sarah, yeah, well, definitely an exciting time. You know, I remember my mom making me take all those pictures on our front porch. You remember how I looked growing up? Of course, I didn't like doing it. She loved it, though. But law enforcement says it's totally fine to do that. But when you start introducing info like your student's grade, their favorite teacher, and their school, well, that's when they say you should reconsider what you post. At the Conway County Sheriff's Office, it's that time of year.
It is an exciting time.
The first bell for many students rings on Monday, and Deputy Miranda Trafford is excited for every kid going back. That first day also means a busier time for her, though.
Safety on the road, safety online, safety within the school, making sure that everybody's accounted for and everybody's being safe.
And that safety doesn't just start when students get to school or even on their way there. It starts with what many parents do. Post something like this.
We want parents to be cautious with the information that they put out there, because there are predators and there are schemes and there are thieves that are awaiting the opportunity to take advantage of people.
There's a lot of information on those boards. Trafford recommends most of it not being shared at all.
Yeah, I would put just my name, my first name, and I would put what I wanted to be when I grow up. The parents know the rest. Just redact what you don't want social media to have.
That could be things like what grade your student's in, their teacher, some of their favorite things, what school they go to, and some of those defining characteristics.
And that's just a lot of information to be putting out there to strangers.
The Conway County Sheriff's Office isn't the only one encouraging this. We found law enforcement agencies in Illinois and Oregon doing the same. It's also something the FBI is keeping an eye on. Besides keeping that information off social media, there's some online safety tips they recommend too. Those are things like updating all your devices and not clicking any link that seems suspicious. If someone is being exploited, the FBI wants you to report it. And back in Conway County, Trafford wants to make it clear, you can absolutely share those first day of school pictures. Just be smart when you do.
You can post the picture, you can use social media for your memories. Just don't put the school they're going to and how old they are and you know, all that identifying things on there.
And that deputy told me they haven't gotten any reports yet this year about people using that information to take advantage of anyone, but she says based on her experience, it wouldn't surprise her if it happens this week. Sarah?
All right, thank you, Ian. Now that we know how to take those back to school pictures safely, here's something fun you can do with them, with your family as well. Our THV11 back to school sweepstakes is on and takes off tomorrow. You, yes, you could be the lucky winner of one of 5 Amazon Fire tablets. To be eligible, all you have to do is upload a picture of your child or children's first day of school to our website at thv11.com/pics. Pictures do need to be from this school year, however, so no cheating. And we will randomly draw and announce those winners live on Wake Up Central every single day. So don't forget to snap those pics, submit them at thv11.com, and we'd love to see them. Now, as Arkansas students head back to class tomorrow, schools are focusing on keeping kids safe even before they arrive and keeping local school bus drivers on high alert. THV11's Brooke Buckner shows us a close call that proves drivers need to watch out.
It's up to those drivers out there to help us help the kids.
Bob Doty has 6 years of experience behind the wheel of a school bus. He says it's concerning how often drivers don't stop for his blinking lights.
I would say every trip, and this is probably not an exaggeration, there's going to be 1 or 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the PM every single day.
A camera on the side of the bus helps them get a clear photo of the cars that pass.
Where the driver simply pushes a button on the left-hand side of the console, and it takes a picture of the offending driver.
Another camera on the windshield caught this scary moment in May, where a car almost hit a child crossing the street.
Literally, it will shake the driver. Because you know that a terrible thing almost just happened.
Doty says the photos of the car's license plates can be used to prosecute the drivers.
These are the stop arm violations for last school year. As you can see, there are plenty of them.
The penalty for passing a stopped school bus could result in a fine or even jail time.
That is a law that protects the kiddos. If you violate the law, we will prosecute.
Dave Parker with the Arkansas Department of Transportation encourages drivers to take their time on the road to avoid any accidents involving school children.
Certainly when you see the signs that, you're nearing a school zone, for example, slow down, put the phone down, lower the distractions.
Parker says this is the time of year when more cars are on the road.
It's really, really an important time to slow down and be aware of what's going on.
It's all about the kids.
In Cabot, Brooke Buckner, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Brooke. And here in Arkansas, the fine for passing a school bus loading or unloading kids could be between $250 and $1,000. THV11 has learned that former President Donald Trump's legal team is likely to file a motion for the appointment of an independent reviewer to evaluate documents that were seized by the FBI from his Mar-a-Lago estate. But legal analysts say that the Justice Department would likely contest the motion, saying the documents are evidence. At the same time, a U.S. magistrate judge in Florida has given the Justice Department until Thursday to file a redacted version of the affidavit if used to get approval to search conduct at Mar-a-Lago. This comes as top Republicans continue to publicly push for more answers.
Show us what it is that you went into the president's residence, spent 9 hours at former President Trump's residence. What is it that was at an imminent national security threat that you didn't just go to court and ask the court to order that the documents be delivered to them?
Mr. Trump has called for the Department of Justice to release that affidavit unredacted. 2 sources close to the former president say his legal team is also still determining how to handle surveillance video that captured that FBI search. Tomorrow, the White House is planning to roll out hundreds of thousands of vials of monkeypox vaccine doses. Those could potentially be converted into nearly 2 million shots in arms, thanks to a new method of injection that will be under the top layer of skin instead of into deeper fatty tissue. Just over 14,000 Americans have been infected with monkeypox just since May. While cases have declined in recent weeks, health officials are worried about the spread as colleges head back to class. Still ahead on THV11 at 5:30. Anytime there's smoke near, you're told to bunker down indoors. But does your home really keep the smoke out? Brandon Lewis with our National Verify team looks into how effective your AC is at filtering that air. Nathan?
And we've got a lot of clouds out there this evening. Those clouds going to produce more rain tonight and especially into Monday. And some locations could see several inches of rain. That could lead to some flash flooding issues. I'll let you know who has the best chance of that coming up.